appreciate your reassurance. Now tell me what you were lying about.
Or what?
Or are you gonna make me look like a total failure?
Why?
Well, like I said, I'm the dad. If I can't get you to tell me the truth.
Yeah, well, lots of parents can't get their kids to tell them the truth.
Not even in a time like this.
Okay, if I tell you, you promise you won't freak?
You did hear from Ross, didn't you?
Well, I honestly don't know. I got this text message, and
When you said it was from Nate?
yeah, only it wasn't.
I'm coming for you? Jeez. Who sent you this?
I don't know, the sender is blocked.
I think it was Ross, though, don't you?
We used to play this game in the water when I was little. And he'd pretend he was a sea monster, and he'd say, "I'm coming for you." Todd? What are you doing?
Calling the cops.
No, you're not. Hey, you're not turning in my father!
Did you hear back from that guy that offered you the design job in Paris?
Stefan, yeah, I heard from him.
And will he hold the job till next year? Because that's the only way I'm accepting this grant.
You're gonna accept this grant even if I have to chain you to your easel.
What did this Stefan say?
That he needs me right away and he can't hold the job. But it's okay. You'll paint, we'll get married, I'll keep working for John McBain. It's fine. I love my job.
If the body was a plant, then Eli faked his own death. How did he do it?
There comes a time when even the most resourceful criminal needs to make an exit.
So you admit you're a criminal?
It's a word, Greg. I'm not afraid of words.
Well, you must be afraid of something. You faked your own death.
No, not afraid. Just unwilling to give up my personal freedoms.
Oh. No matter what it costs the people around you, huh? Was Blair in on this?
No. She thought we were eloping. And we were. I married her. Everything was going according to my plan, till her cousin called and gave me away.
So Kelly calls Blair. Blair confronts Eli. They get into an argument and she shoots him. So you're saying that Eli planned all of this?
I'm not saying anything. You know what interests me is this gun.
What do you mean?
I understand why Eli had a gun. What I don't understand is why he let Blair find it.
I let her find my gun, which I'd loaded with blanks.
So he wanted her to find the gun.
How many people hide their gun under the couch?
True. Okay, so Blair confronts Eli, and then they get into an argument, and Eli tries to get the gun away from Blair.
So you were assuming she was going to shoot you?
Wouldn't you? No, I had to wind her up first. Try to disarm her.
Whoa, hey!
You've had police training.
So Eli could have taken that gun anytime he wanted to.
But he didn't.
He let himself get shot.
Oh, Blair, how could you do this? I loved you. Blair shot me.
With a blank.
She didn't know that. And neither does John McBain.
But how did Eli know that the shot wouldn't be fatal?
How do you make sure a bullet fired at close range wouldn't be fatal?
I'd use a blank, but we have the bullet, we know it wasn't a blank, plus that we know it came from Eli's gun.
How do you know it was fired into Eli's body?
It's beautiful.
Been planning on proposing for a while now. Way before your dad told me to give that baby a name.
Oh.
I just made the last payment yesterday. I was gonna take you someplace nice today after your doctor's appointment.
Oh, God, Brody, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. This is all on Ford. Coaxing you into bed was bad enough. Not using protection, that's almost unforgivable.
It's okay, baby, we got this.
Is he gonna be okay?
As long as he stops taking these He-Man bites.
It wasn't the burger. You just asked my sister if she's having safe sex. She's a junior in high school.
And how old were you when you started having sex, Sean?
I'd like to know the answer to that.
That is none of your business, young lady. And she's none of yours. You understand me? Yes. And the only safe sex you're gonna be having with my sister is no sex.
If I could change what happened that night, I would do it.
I think we would both do things differently. I know I would. We've both made mistakes. I just hope you can accept me as is, warts and all. Because I love you, Jessica. And I want to marry you.
I'm sorry, Rudy. I can't.
I know you love your job at the police department, but you're a very talented designer. And that's what you really want to do.
You want to paint.
I can paint anywhere. And this way we can be together. I mean, think about it. How bad can it be setting up an easel in the middle of Paris?
But if you want a career, you need to accept this grant. It'll bring you to the attention of really good galleries and get you the buyers and commissions you want, which is what you need to get into the museums and auction houses and in front of the critics.
What about us? I can't let you give up this job.
And I can't let you give up this grant.
So what do we do?
Sean, it is none of your business if Darren and I are having sex.
Are you having sex?
We don't have to answer that. You're not Daddy, Sean. You don't get to intimidate Darren or tell us what to do.
So, the music stopped. Any requests? No? I'll just use my own judgment.
All I'm saying, little D, is you're too young.
The point is she's not. Destiny, if and when you decide to start having sex, you come to me, and I will set you up with everything you need to be safe.
You will not.
Sean, that's my job. And you have to understand something. I see the consequences of unprotected sex in my office every day. And honey, you don't want to know. There's disease, there's heartache, there's downright confusion. Trust me, you want your little sister to be protected.
You don't want to marry me?
Of course I want to marry you. I love you. Bree loves you. I wanted the four of us to be together, to be a family, but now everything's different, you know? This baby turns out to be Ford's.
If it's mine?
I thought about that too. I wanted that, but today when Dr. Wright showed you the sonogram, you just looked so happy to finally have a child of your own, and I just...
Of course I was. And yeah, it was a shock hearing about Ford, but that doesn't mean I'd stop loving you. If it turns out that child isn't mine.
I know that you'll love me. But, you know, can you love this baby? Will you be able to care for it and work hard to support it if it turns out not to be yours? If it's Ford's?
So you're saying that the bullet they recovered from the charred body in the burning house, that charred body was not Eli Clark's? Wait a minute, so are you saying that Eli Clark shot someone who looked just like him?
Or Rayburn did.
So they found a body?
They certainly did. Helps to have a little brother who's willing to pitch in.
So we're back to the plant theory. Eli or Ross plants a body that looks just like Eli in the house and then burns it down. Except for Blair said that the fire was an accident.
There was no accident.
What Blair didn't know is that I intentionally started that fire.
I love you! Eli, no! Eli!
So it all went according to plan?
More or less. I wasn't counting on John McBain showing up when he did. Ross and I had to hustle. weren't for John McBain, I'd have gotten out of there unscathed. Sorry about that, boy.
So, after getting yourself injured in the fire, you come back here to the hospice where Taya died? Why?
That's where you come in.
You defending Ross?
From the cops, yes. Besides, you hate the cops.
Well, I only call them if I think something's serious, and this sounds serious to me. Sounds like you're being threatened.
God, that's what Nate thought too.
You told Nate before you told me?
Well, yeah, because Nate wasn't going to jump all over me. I could actually talk to him.
Well, I'm not meaning to jump all over you, sweetheart. It's just, I'm a little scared, somebody threatening you like that.
Well, if it's Ross, it's not a threat. He wouldn't do that.
Oh, I don't know. What if you're wrong? Wouldn't be the first time he forced you to leave the country with him.
Yeah, and the last time he tried to do that, the cops were all over him. Look, he knows he can't come back here. They'd put him in jail. He's not stupid. He wouldn't take that kind of risk, not even for me. Look, it's probably just a wrong number. Please don't call the cops.
Fine, I won't.
Thank you. I'm sorry I lied.
Yeah, me too. But listen, if you do get another message like that, text or otherwise, you let me know right away, okay?
Yeah, as long as you promise not to call the cops. Because if it is my dad, then I'm obviously going to want to see...
He's not your dad, Danny.
He was my dad for most of my life. I loved him. That doesn't go away just because I found you.